And we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Trial by Fire, our first try calling from the Free to Air TV. I'm Axel Phillips here on Every Point's a Winner. We have the printout of the teams. Caitlin Ponga at fullback with Dylan Edwards. And then we have Xavier Coates on the wings against Brian To'o. And then Brian Toyer against Stephen Crichton for New South Wales. And then the other matchup on the wings there is Tabuai Fado, the hammer, against Zach Lomax, both sporting number 5. Cameron Munster, the captain for Queensland, trying to keep this series alive. Number 6, Jerome Luai into the side for the injured. Sorry, I've just hit the alarm. Next to his old schoolmate there, his old teammate in Nathan Cleary. And, of course, the injury to the Parramatta player. Max King up against Fotuaiki. And then Harry Grant up against Reece Robson. Payne Haas facing up against Tina Fawasumawali, or Tino F. And then we have Ruben Cotter up against Liam Martin. Kurt Capewell against Angus Crichton. That's a really good matchup, that one. He's a monster, Kurt Capewell. I expect him to have a big game. Just looking at the TV, it is raining. It was raining pretty heavy about 15 minutes ago. So if I were you, I would half your bets. I'm tipping New South Wales here narrowly. Though I wouldn't. If I were you, I would half your bets. I'm tipping New South Wales here narrowly. Though I wouldn't surprise me to see a Queensland victory, especially in the rain, that's going to even things out, you would think, even more. And I think they really would love to go to Sydney. The whole NRL and all their sponsors and what have you would love to see a live series going back to Sydney for the third game. Trent Liero up against Isaiah Yeo from Penrith there. And the match of it, let's go through the 2-14s. Connor Watson up against Kurt Mann, great player, and he's going to be the oldest debutant for Queensland this time, since Arthur Beetson, I believe. Then we have Jeremiah Nanai in 15, Hudson Young 16. I think he'll have a big game. And then we have Patrick Carrigan in 17 with Yu Tokomano been playing outstanding there for Melbourne. Matt Burton, 18. Ezra Mann, 18 reserves. Jack Howarth, Colin Matangi, Corey Horsburgh and Lindsay Smith. We're not far away from the kickoff. It looks like we're only about 15 minutes away. The coaches, of course, it's Billy Slater for Queensland. Made a couple of big changes here with Dearden taking over from DCE. And also, just looking at the match officials here, it's Ashley Klein. Now, hopefully he does put his whistle away, because usually if he's in the bunker or if he's matching it up with his other games that he does, I know he blows a lot of penalties. So I think during the normal course of the NRL, I think he's getting a little bit better. Dave Munro's the touch judge. We don't know who's in the bunker. I'm sort of hoping it's not the person I think it may be. I haven't got a printout of the person who is in the bunker, and it really doesn't matter. But if we hear her voice, which I can't hear anyway, I'm only watching the images, well, I think I know who it may be. But hopefully it's someone that doesn't bring massive controversy to the game. So who are you tipping? Are you tipping Queensland, or are you tipping New South Wales? It is in Perth. The players are just warming up at the moment. It looks like, they've got the little training Guernseys on. And they're all giving each other's high fives, including Connor Watson and Angus Crichton, while the experts from It looks like Channel 9. Oh, they got the umbrellas out again. So I think they had Wolf Mother performing. I have to say we haven't got a great selection of Australian artists these days. If we've got to keep on putting Wolf Mother on every state of origin, questions must be asked. Oh, nice to get that coffee in. So as we look across here, they're still doing their little warm-ups. Kurt Mann's got a bit of grease in his hair. I really like Kurt Mann. I hope I've got favourite players on both sides from the NRL. I just hope that there's no massive injuries and it doesn't change the game if someone gets badly injured. It could easily happen with these sides going hardcore at each other. You'd expect from the kickoff there's going to be a massive couple of hits. It may take 5 to 10 minutes for it to settle down. Ooh, they've still got their umbrellas out there, the boys from Channel 9. So the rain could play into Queensland's hands here, I believe, anyway. And it's definitely going to make the handling a little bit tougher, especially if you have big tacklers. And if you look through the forwards, from Max King, he's a hardcore man, Fotuaika, Harry Grant, Reece Robson's a hard tackler for New South Wales. Tino F, he went a little bit too hard in the first game, and they're just doing the tackling at the moment with the pads. Kurt Capewell, another hardcore player. He's been fantastic for Queensland over the duration of so many different origins. And the pint-sized, but very low to the ground gravity of Reuben Cotter he's a tough working dog. I want those cattle dogs. Just keeps on coming. Liam Martin, another monster. And the good thing about Liam Martin, he's got a bit of pace as well. And he can be quite deceptive when he runs a different line. And he's got the services of Luai, the old Penrith connection there, Luai and Nathan Cleary. So I was looking at the markets before. Let's have a quick look at the markets up on your anytime try scorer. I've already put mine on. I did like the two that I'll tell you that I had for New South Wales was Steve Crichton. Had a little go at him, and I wanted a bencher to come on and cause some havoc, and I think he can. Hudson Young is one of my favourite players, up and coming. For Queensland, I just had one of the wingers, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we've got the tips in now from PC. He's gone Blues, of course, and we'll just answer that, and he's going to give us his anytime try scorer. So we have in the Monster Tipping Cup, we have 2 points if you pick either Queensland or New South Wales and they win, and you get 1 point for both. You've got to pick one side, or one try scorer from either side, Queensland and New South Wales. So the maximum points you can get in the Tipping Cup that we're having in the normal NRL rounds, it's only 1 point from first to last. 2 points, but 1 point separating first to second and 1 point separating second to third. So we're just waiting for his anytime try scorers to come through there. But it's an intriguing round of the NRL. It's just there's been so many upsets. I think the closest any of us have got have been about 7. A couple of the tipsters have had 7 out of the 8, but no one's got a perfect round at this stage. And we do have an extra point bonus for and this is again, with your mates from school, and that's the cool thing anyway. So who do you think is going to have an outstanding game here? I'm tipping Steve Crichton to have a very, very big game. Kalen Ponga, he really has to stand up. And it's his chance to stand up. I love Kalen Ponga. And Dylan Edwards, he's always consistent. Brian To'o for New South Wales. Robert Toya, I was entertaining to having him as an anytime try scorer, but I really didn't want to take that chance with him, but I really think he's good odds there as well. We were going to give you the odds, weren't we? So there's a little bit of interference there with the noise from the paper, but we need that as our guide, as our race calling guide, as we watch off the free-to-air TV. Okay. And hopefully the rain does not make it a real sloppy contest. It's still raining as I look at the moment. And I looked on the, we can have a look at the radar as well. You can still see clouds swarming Perth at the moment, and it's predicted semi-rain there tomorrow. So it may continue through the match, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't change it too much. Okay, let's see. So he's gone for Lomax. Well, he's happy again. He's got Lomax and Valentine Holmes. The last time I took Lomax, we collected the biggies, but he wasn't. He could have tipped them as well, but then no one gets any advantage. So now he's back on his favourite, Lomax and Valentine Holmes. Scotty, who did you tip, mate? You, of course, went for your two favourites, Brian To'o and Xavier Coates, whereas mine is the Hammer and, of course, Steve Crichton, who I'm expecting to have a big game. I think the secret, not just is Payne Haas for New South Wales, I believe it is, well, those messages are going crazy now. I believe it's going to come from definitely the Penrith, the ex-Penrith halves from those 4 back-to-back competitions in Luai and Cleary and their kicking game. And I think the forwards, the dominant forwards, I think, are going to stand up here, and that's why I think Reece Robson is such a consistent player. I'm not just relying on Haas and Martin, but also Angus Crichton is a monster in defence. So let's have a look on the TAB here. If I go back and see what the odds were for you punters out there. You haven't got that long to go before the kickoff. Geez, we're only 5 minutes away, so it's going to be pretty exciting stuff. State of Origin head-to-head. Head-to-head Queensland at 290. And the lights are going down and the purple and blues out everywhere. And I'm sure there's a big roar there at the stadium. New South Wales, $1.42. Very, very skinny. I think that should be a little bit more even for mine on paper, yes. But with the rain, now they're all just gathered around a huddle. Billy Slater's giving his last instructions. And I'm sure I haven't seen a pic yet of Laurie Daly, coach from New South Wales. I haven't seen a pic from the free-to-air there. Lomax has come up skinny here at $1.80. Those who are taking it, some single ATTSs there on the TAB. To'o $1.90. Latrell Mitchell $2.25. I'm surprised you didn't tip Mitchell, to be honest with you, PC. And Hammerside Tabuai still 5-2. Coates 5-2. Valentine Holmes 3s. Dylan Edwards 3s. Steve Crichton 310. Of the forwards, 425. As I said, there was good value there in Robert Toya. If he gets that lucky break. Liam Martin leads the forwards there with Hudson Young both at 5s. Dearden in the halves there's 550. Pretty good value when you know he's such a prolific try scorer. Isaiah Yeo 9s, Kurt Mann 9s, and the rest are 10s, including Spencer Leniu for Soamali and also Yu Tokomano. Max King 12s, Carrigan 13s, and guys who don't score too often, including Lindsay Collins R15s and plus his benching. All right, so the players are just psyching up now. Yayo just had his last spit on the ground and they're heading out towards walking onto the pitch here, onto the oval at the Optus. And leading them out now is Isaiah Teo and Liam Martin, and they're just breaking the banners there as they go onto the ground. See if I get a better view with the binoculars. There's Nathan Cleary looking straight up. Is he praying to God? It looks like he's having some sort of meditation going on there. And there's Cameron Munster about to lead the Queensland players onto the field. And there's big Tino F coming on. Tino F. And also Valentine Holmes following him out. And doing a little bit of a sidestep there is Cameron Munster. A lot on his shoulders. A lot of pressure applied to Queensland, but they will thrive on it. We're not far from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Thomas Dearden. He's looking all right. There's still rain on the camera here. And now they're waiting for the national anthem. It looks like a full capacity crowd here. Wow. And it's a very good, looking at from the drone, it's perfectly fits in the middle of the big oval, the big stadium. Kalyn Ponga's looking psyched. Fotuaiku, expecting a couple of big run-ups from him early. Harry Grant needs to have a better game than what he did in the first game. Oh, there's sucking in the big ones. Hudson Young, Spencer Leniu, and looks like Dr. Richard Wally. Okay, he must be doing the Aboriginal welcome to country. All right, we're not too far away, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's got his two boomerangs there and doing the welcome to country. Trent Loiero, he's an interesting matchup against Isaiah Yeo. The third game, whether it's a dead rubber or a 1-1 decider, Pierce McLeod will be sitting alongside us and will be calling parts of the game. But we had to trial it out first. And welcome to those people. Welcome to those people who are online. And hopefully you really enjoy it as much as I do, bringing it to you here on Every Point's a Winner. And see who gets the first try and who dominates in the first 20 minutes. Okay, who's this? Shibasaki. Sounds like she should be playing in one of the sides, the NRL sides. She's singing the national anthem at the moment. Hand on heart. Luai looks pretty psyched. Payne Haas standing right next to him. Reece Robson. Little Cleary looks cute amongst the two big forwards there. And just looking at Coates there. Coates is growing his hair a little bit longer now. Ruben Cotter. And we have a countdown to kickoff within the next 30 seconds. Yayo clapping his side. And the players will get ready for the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, of Game 2, the Ampol State of Origin from NRL and the Optus Oval. Players getting their last little instructions here from the coach and Munster and the Waterman. And of course, from the last words will be coming from the Waterman, from the coach. And there's Steve Crichton. Looks like the rain stopped a little bit now. Interesting to see how the ball handling goes in these first 5 to 10 minutes. Nathan Cleary, Cameron Munster, there's Ashley Klein. And they're about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like New South Wales will be receiving the ball. There's Big Payne Haas. Yes, and here we go. About to kick off for Game 2. Queensland need to win this one. And off. A big run here for Payne Haas, tackled on his 10-metre line there. New South Wales have the ball. Brian To'o tackled there well by Brian. It looks like someone else is wearing some headgear here. It's Cotter. Cotter goes in there. Big defence from Tokomano. Oh, big hit on Liam Henry there. Big run up from Yayo. That's about the fourth there. New South Wales have only got past their 35. There's going to be an early kick here from Luai. He kicks it down. Where's it going? It's out on the full. Not a good way for New South Wales to start here, ladies and gentlemen. And the rain has started again. That is not the desired result there. What a massive hit there. Who was that? It was Tino coming over the top. Couldn't see, might have been Tokomano. What a big tackle there from Payne Haas. Queensland have got the ball and they've got it inside the 40 of New South Wales. This is a problem. And they work it down there for the second tackle. Oh, crikeys, what a smashing tackle there. On Caleb Palmer, he's wearing his headgear. He got hammered there by New South Wales. Edwards up for the tackle with Yayo. They're only about 10 out here. Queensland spinning it out. Dearden feigns the ball and he's wrapped up by 3 New South Wales defenders, including Payne Haas and Reece Robson. Ponga goes in there. A little chip through and it's gone too far. And racing it back here is Zach Lomax. Zach Lomax is going to come out, takes the tip, and he's run straight into Dearden and hammered by Ruben Cotter. They're up to the 30 metre though. So that was the 0 tackle. They're up to first tackle. It looks like Toho is doing a bit of a run out here. Good run from Dylan Edwards. Oh, he nearly got tipped up on his head there. Dylan Edwards. And they get the ball out now. It looks like to Crichton. And the camera's just a little bit far away here. It's Luai. Oh, yeah, an inside pass there. He nearly got through. And it looked like Haas going for a run there. He's trying to get his hands through. But at this stage, Cameron Munster won't let him. Okay, last play of the ball and a big kick here. Running through is Liam Martin. He's run into someone and Queensland have dropped the ball. It was Zach Lomax who was running through. It looked like Liam Martin, but the camera was too far away. So let's have a look here. Big pressure on Ponga. Oof, missed it totally. And it looked like Dearden was trying to shepherd him. Yeah, it definitely comes off Ponga's hands. That is a knock on. New South Wales looks like they're going to get the feed here, is it? Yeah, New South Wales with the feed only in the red zone. 10 metres out. He's going to get out the Brian To'o, but he's caught. 2 metres out from the line. I thought that was going to be a try. Luai. And Tio, was that Yayo? He's tackled there about 12 metres out. Third tackle, Luai spins it back the other way. Goes the opposite side, tackled by Tonga there. Someone else is wearing headgear there, number 8, which is Futawaiki. That's thrown a spanner in the works. There's a few with headgear, including Ponga. Okay. Crichton. Oh, nice run. Liam Martin nearly burst through there. Big tackle, Tino F. Munster's pushed him back. That could be another set of 6. Should have been. Payne Haas, only 5 metres out from the line. Payne Haas pushing. He's not too far away from the line. Reuben Cotter brings him down with it looked like Fodawaiki. Nice tackle there. Tino F again and Fodawaiki doing a lot of defence there. They're only 3 metres out. They've got to spin it. They can't get through there. Reuben Cotter. Looks like Crichton's caught up in the tackle. He's only 3 metres out from the line. New South Wales still pushing. It is the third tackle, so it was a reset. Thank you. Just keep it going wide. Where's Steve Crichton? On to Crichton now, but he's dropped the ball with the line wide open. Oh, Steve Crichton, and he's spewing at himself. But it was a high-pressure defence there from Queensland. Steve Crichton, maybe the... Yeah, you can see what was happening. He was waiting for the ball from a Dylan Edwards pass. He's taking his eyes off the ball, looking at Xavier Coates, and he realised he shouldn't have taken his eyes off the ball. Yeah, Daly didn't like that result, nor did I. That was letting the pressure off there. Queensland on their red zone. We're inside their red zone there. They're about 13 metres out from the line. Oh, big run there from Fodawaiki. Plays the ball. That's about the second tackle. Tito's lost the ball. A penalty from Ashley Klein. Blows up, and there's a little bit of push and shove between Liam Martin and Tino F. And there comes the other players, Reuben Cotter. Liam Martin's always a mongrel, isn't he? He's in there. He's in there pushing around. So he's going to look at someone's disputing something here. Ashley Klein's looking at there's a captain's challenge. It looked like Tino F just lost the ball in a heavy tackle, but somehow they got penalised. Yeah, he's lost the ball cold there, Tino F. Then he got picked up by Liam Martin. That's what he probably didn't like. After he's lost the ball, he went to pick him up and drive him into the ground. Oh, had that been play on, they would have. He's already blown the penalty, though. So we're still waiting on the decision. Is it still a penalty to Queensland? He's not going to reverse it, is he? Yeah. No, he's just playing. That is New South Wales ball. Okay, so they must have won the decision there. Crichton. Oh, Max King takes it up. Max King. Good ball from Edwards. Could have been a little bit forward, though. Oh, back slam there was Liam Martin. Ryan at top. Oh, kick. Score. Brian To'o. I think it came off a Queensland foot and it went the correct way. And Brian To'o scores the first try there for New South Wales. And it's 4-0. As we're only in 18 minutes into the match here. Luai, beautiful pass here from Luai. And a nice little kick through there by Crichton, I think. He's got his foot to it. he kept it alive, and it was a bit of a fortunate try. It was a lovely pass from and a semi-dummy there, another dummy from, it was actually Nathan Cleary to Luai, but with Luai sort of feigned, and then he did the kick, perfect kick between Robert Toya. Oh, it looks like Tokomano has taken out, Fotuaika has taken out the other Queensland player. So they haven't done themselves any favour there. Dearden's just looking at the ball and there's nothing they could do. 4-0 to New South Wales. Not the desired start from Queensland. And Scotty Pearce-McLeod gets his first try score up, 1 point to Scotty. And he went off him last match, but he still got both the try scorers. Yeah, nice kick from Luai. Crichton tried to keep it alive. Zach Lomax was right next to him. With the old Penrith combination there, he's actually giving him a little slap. Cleary and Luai. Oh, it's hit the post and gone in. 6-0. Nice kick there from Brian To'o. So, how's Queensland going to answer back from there? So lucky they disputed that call. It worked in their favour. So, and this is what I was worried about for the game in general. The ball handling. There's just some commercials on at the moment, and representing, who is it? It's the sponsors, one of the sponsors. Okay, kick off to New South Wales. And who comes back with it as the camera zooms in? Brian To'o. Luai in a dummy half. Good run up there. Looked like Payne Haas. There's Crichton now, held up probably on the 30-metre mark for the third tackle. Payne Haas, big run. Oh, big tackle there from Munster, but who was underneath? Oh, who was it? It was Kurt Capewell. What a monster he is. They're nearly up to the 40-metre mark now. There they are on the red line. Time to kick. Nathan Cleary with a nice deep kick, and it's gone straight to Kalen Ponga. And Ponga gives it to Tabuai Fidow, who's driven back in a tackle there by Max King. Okay, Dearden in a dummy half, and they're still caught in their own half. That's the second tackle. Good defence from Payne Haas. Robert Toya. Oh, penalty though. Has he not been back? We don't know. We can't hear any of the sound. So anyway, they've got a penalty, and they certainly needed that because they were caught in their own half. And going for touch there, Dearden. He's found touch and bit of pressure this time on New South Wales. Let's see what Queensland can do with the ball. And taking it up, it looks like, who is that? Number 8 yet, Fotuaika. Big run from Tino F, but tackled by Liam Martin. There's 4 in the tackle there. He's after him tonight, Liam Martin. And a nice pass there from Dearden. They're up to the red zone, and that's only the second tackle. So New South Wales have to really scratch up here in defence and scramble because they're looking pretty dangerous. Fotuaika's had a really bad play the ball, but he's got it given away another penalty. He actually wouldn't let him play the ball properly, whoever the marker was there. And are they going to go? Surely they're not going to go for the 2. No, they're going to go for the tap. Keep them under pressure. In the red zone, Queensland coming closer to the try line. Lomax, it looks like Crichton held him up there in the middle. Big run. There's only 3 metres out the line, Queensland. Only the second tackle now. Harry Grant. Shame they're all wearing the same coloured white headgear. So unless the camera's closer to the numbers, I know he's into dummy half. So Harry Grant gives the ball out. A little bit of a shifting kink there from Liera. Harry Grant into dummy half. They've got another set of 6. Great defence there from Lomax. Great defence. They're 3 metres out from the line. Again, now 10 metres as they spin it back. Harry Grant, Dearden. Oh, Cotter's been... Cotter ran the decoy. Robert Toyer caught up. They're still 10 metres out. Now 12 metres out. Running out of tackles. Well, they get another set of 6. New South Wales doing a lot of defence here. Harry Grant. Tino ran the decoy. And it looks like Capewell. Capewell's caught there by Nathan Cleary. Harry Grant. Munster. Tino F on the burst, but a great round the legs tackle there from Isaiah Yeo. Dearden. There's a gap here. And his Tabuai Fado's gone over. So we've got 1 point. Great cutout there. As much as I didn't want him to score, a beautiful little cutout pass there. All set up there from Dearden. We need to have a look at the replay. And it could have easily been an intercept. There wasn't much in it. I think he might have went for it. So it was Dearden. The camera's way, way away. And it looked like Robert Toyer giving it on. Yeah, it was. Robert Toyer giving it to Tabuai Fado. Beautiful. And this is the thing I liked about Dearden being in there. He runs and hits the line. So they've created the overlap, and Brian To'o, the first try scorer, was found wanting because he went for the intercept by the looks of it. Yeah. And that would have been shut the gates as well had it come off, but it didn't come off. Well, the hammer goes over there at 5-2. I think To'o was very, very short in the market. He was probably about 2-1, the first try scorer. 6-4, hit back from Queensland. And this is what I was worried about. Oh, yeah, he did. He definitely, Brian To'o definitely went for the intercept. But they had the numbers, and Dearden saw that. And that's why I think he would make such a difference to this team, to the Queensland team. And finally, a smile from Billy Slater. Let's see if Val Holmes can kick this. Big crowd here. He comes in, swinging his arms. It's only about 3 metres out from the sideline. Not the easiest of kicks, but Valentine Holmes is a sweet kicker of the ball. He moves into the kick, and I think he's got it. It's straight between the posts, ladies and gentlemen. Val Holmes converts Tabuai Fado's, the Hammers, Tabuai Fado was try there. And so we're all locked up at 6-6. Wow, game on. Well, the good thing about it, so far, the handling's been quite good, considering the amount of rain and moisture that's on the pitch. So congratulations to the ground staff. You've got to give it to. So as they come back for the kickoff now, New South Wales kicks it deep there. Is it too far? No, straight into Dearden's hand. Big run up there from, is that Fodawaiki? I think it is. Yep, plays the ball to Harry Grant. Pushing up Kirk Capewell, is it? Or Liero now. Some of these numbers, when the camera goes right back, we can't quite see. Now Capewell goes for the run. Tackled by Teo. Teo, the yo-yo. Harry Grant, a real flat pass there. Tino F on the burst. And they're moving up past their 40, nearly to the halfway line on the 4th tackle. Harry Grant goes for an early 40-20 here. And he think he's got it. I think he's got the 40-20. It looks like it. The rain started again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that looks like a 40-20 to me. We'll soon find out if they get the ball. No. They just missed out. He was already past the 40-metre mark. But it was a great kick. Pushing up now for New South Wales as they reach the quarter may of their own 30 metres. He's dropped the ball there, New South Wales. Oh, some pushing. Is it Dylan Edwards who dropped the ball or Reece Robson? We need to have a look at that again. Queensland are going to get the feed here 30 metres out from the New South Wales line. It was a horrible pass from Reece Robson, and I think it was Edwards that dropped it. And just as I must have cursed saying that ball handling's been really good. Oh, they're in a bit of trouble here, New South Wales. Could be an NRL delight that Queensland get this second game. Hope it's only early, but they're looking good, Queensland, and they've got New South Wales where they want them. They're inside their own 30 here, New South Wales, and someone threw a forward pass there today. They're all slapping Liam Martin on the back. Tino F, what's happened? They're consoling him. Liam Martin's smiling. Oh, he's got him with a jolting tackle again. No ball security from Tino F. He's hit him under the ribcage, Liam Martin. What a damn work dog that guy is. He might have saved him there. Steve Crichton comes and gives him a hug. Claire is shouting out, and Liam Martin is just giving it to Tino F, showing him this is how tough you've got to be in Origin. So luckily for New South Wales, they're pulling themselves out of the grave here on the 30-metre mark. Second tackle now. Zach Lomax goes for a hit up. Right. Good run there from Crichton by the looks of it. And Payne Haas takes it up to the halfway line. They've only reached the halfway line on the third tackle. Will they go for an early kick here? Backline move for New South Wales. Good defence, and they've dropped the ball. Oh, picking it up is Valentine Holmes, is it? No, it's Xavier Coates. Oh, they're still at it. Tino F and Liam Martin is still at it. It was Val Holmes that dropped it, was it? Or he did the tackle? Ooh, solid tackle. I think it was Val Holmes that caused the ball to rock out of Liam Martin. So it's tit for tat. Is that a shoulder charge? He's led with his shoulder there, but he's gone for the ball, so can't say there was a level of danger. Now Tino F and him are going at it. It's a classic, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Queensland with the feed. And unfortunately for New South Wales, they're under more pressure. They really needed to get the kick in there, but great tackle from Val Holmes. Big run again from Tino F. Oh, that was Ruben Cotter. Cotter, is that Trent Liero? Yep. Liero's handled there on the 30-metre mark on the third tackle. Danger here. Ponga. Ponga gives it to 12. Capewell. Cameron's quite a long way away from here. And tackled there, Reece Robson. He's tackled him inside the red zone. 10 metres out here. Last tackle. Queensland with a chip. Oh, great take from Tabuai Fidel, and I think he's gone over. The hammer. Oh, he's found Brian wanting. I thought they might have mixed it up and put Lomax where the hammer was, but obviously Lomax is marking up Coates. So, wow, what an outstanding try there. But did he get enough downward pressure on the ball? Let's have a look at the replay. Dearden with a kick. It was about a 10-metre kick up in the air. Semi-chipped. It's still raining hardcore. Tabuai gets it. Does he ground it? Yes, he does. It popped out eventually. Wow. Great kick from Thomas Dearden. Has he been the man that's changed it all for Queensland? Now they lead 10-6 and it's still teeming down with rain here. The players are wiping their bodies from the waterman, and even the camera's out of focus because of the rain. Just a perfect kick from Thomas Dearden. Oh, what the... Just got out-leaped by the Hammer, and we know Hammer's good in the air. So, fantastic there. But it was the Valentine Holmes tackle who lodged the ball out of Liam Martin, who got Tino F in the first place. Coming up here to kick the goal is Valentine Holmes. Moves in, strikes it just as good as the first one. And another great kick from the sideline. Rightio, they've got a 6-point margin and lead now, Queensland, as we head into, it looks like about the 30th minute or the 25th minute. Wow, what an interesting game. Ball handling is all important now, and those rattle the cage tackles, phenomenal. It's been 2 big plays inside New South Wales 30 where Queensland have come up with 2 tries to the Hammer. Wow. Game on. New South Wales kicked the ball off, and it looks like running it out here. Big Fotuaigi's lost it. Crichton gets the ball. Don't blow it on the first tackle, you goose. No. Liam, what the hell was he doing? Just go to ground with it. For God's sake, there was a gap. Reece goes in the dummy half. Liam Martin, 20 metres out here. 12-6. Big run from Yayo. Yayo's only about 12 metres out here. That's only, 6 again. Another infringement. Good. Oh, no, he's passed it behind him. What the hell was that pass? Crikeys. No, you can't. Oh, it's on between Luai and Ponga. Luai and Ponga's at each other. Now he's just geeing him up, Ponga. Oh, that's too cool. That's so funny. Oh, passed it behind Paynes. Who was that? Cleary that threw that pass. Come on, man. You can't be that adventurous when the rain's still teeming down. Oh, I can see what happened there. It looked like Crichton's giving Cotter a bit of a face massage. Oh, now he's on report. Is it? Oh, Luai's giving him a face massage. I couldn't tell that both had the headgear on there. In any case, penalty to Queensland. Dearden kicks them up into the 40-metre zone outside of Queensland's goalposts. And now the first tackle for Queensland. Good tackle from Crichton, and then it's on again. What's happened here? Oh, Tino F's come in. The old scramble now. There's a bit of spite in this match. Geez, if that was the old cattle dog days, they'd be punched, thrown left, right and centre. They'd be on the ground wrestling each other. Tino F showing his aggression from the first one. Crichton did hit him a little bit higher. Yeah, what can you do? But Toya was falling into the tackle, and then Crichton's grabbed. Was it Ponga's headgear? Oh no! And then Tino F didn't like that. Oh yeah, too funny. Oh no, he's calling out the 2 captains, Yayo, and he's talking about the head eyes, I guess. And you're probably going to get a few more of them because of the wet conditions. Munster screaming instructions here. Carrigan with the head bun and the hairband. He's on Carrigan, eh? So important for Billy to make the changes now, I guess, as we're now into 17 minutes left. So we're into the danger zone here again for New South Wales. Past into the 40-metre zone here of New South Wales half, and it's only the second tackle. Oh, he's done a bit of a wrap around there. Is that Fotuaigi or Loiero? The camera's too far away. It's Liero. Harry Grant gives it to Carrigan. Carrigan tackled around the ankles there by Yayo and Crichton, and also Reece Robson. Throws a bit of a dummy there. Harry Grant did through the dummy, it looked like. Yep. They're into the 10-metre zone. Last tackle here. Beautiful catch there. I think it was Edwards. Someone caught the ball there. Was it Edwards? Yes, it was. They're only 3 metres out from their own line, so it was a good result for Queensland. As that's the second tackle, and they're still only 3 or 4 metres out from their own goalpost here, New South Wales. They need to have Queensland really trying to get the ascendancy now and keeping them inside that zone. And coming on, getting ready to come on is Spencer Lemieux, number 15. Yeah, Spencer Lemieux coming on for New South Wales. Big kick, and it had to be there by the New South Wales. And now Queensland have it on their 30-metre line, and a big tackle from Steve Crichton. The ball handling's all important with this torrential rain that's hampering this game. Capewell down the sideline there with a pass from Ponga. Ponga goes in the dummy half, screaming there right on halfway. Queensland, it's the third tackle. Reece Robson and Payne Haas come in for the tackle. Now it's the fourth tackle. Big hit up by Reuben Cotter, it looks like. Or is that Carrigan? Yeah, it's Carrigan. Early kick here from Munster. Oh, it's the fifth. Oh, that's helped. Ponga. They've got the ball back, Queensland. Oh, he's playing a Toya. Toya's dropped it cold. They had an overlap of 4-1 there. Queensland tried to keep it alive. Big run from New South Wales get the ball back. They're up to their 30-metre mark. And that's only the second tackle. Oh, man. If Toya catches it, it's a 4-1 overlap. Oh, someone was sent flying there with a headgear. Couldn't quite see who it was. Big hit up from Spencer Lemieux. He just bounced off him. Reuben Cotter in there. And now it's the fourth tackle. They're inside. Oh, awful pass behind it to Luai. Edwards, spin it wide, guys. Cleary's gone for a big up and under. Up into the 30. There's a jump for it. New South Wales get it back. That's a silly bit of work there. Now Crichton's got to kick it off the ground. Crichton kicks it down, and let's see who comes back for the ball here. It's Tabuai Fidow. Cleans up for Queensland, and they're now 15 metres out from their own line. Oh, ball handling all important here. Is that Robert Toya? He's already dropped the ball once. Reuben Cotter. New South Wales are trying to do the same thing with their defence, and they're 30 metres out from the line here. Early kick on the third there. And have they found touch? No, Dylan Edwards comes away with it here on the 20 metres. On the 20 of the New South Wales half. Good tackle from Munster. And it looks like Lindsay Collins has also been subbed on there as well. Oh, smacked him in the head there. Oh, Zach Lomax asked to play the ball again. What's happened here? Someone got a pushed in the face here. I don't know whether it was an eye gouge. Oh, he's elbowed him in the head. Lomax trying to get up because he actually had him in a stranglehold. So let go of me. He wants to get up. I don't know. It's 50-50 there, but you can't. Don't tell me that's going to be oh, no. A penalty to Queensland? Oh, man. This will give them a 2-point buffer here with Valentine Holmes. Oh, yeah, he got him. But look at the grip. He's got him in some sort of monkey grip. But Lomax, yeah, he's swearing, Lomax, as the rain is torrential at the moment. My goodness gracious, the rain is is horrendous. We've now got about 13 minutes left of the first half. And so far, it's coming down to ball handling. The weather is so bad, and I saw the weather map before I was tuned into the radio when they said it was showers, but I looked at the radar and it looked pretty bad. And then as soon as we got our free-to-air coverage, they've had umbrellas out non-stop. He's going to go for the kick. Is it 30 metres out, straight in front? This will be 2 points for Queensland. Give them a nice little 8-point buffer. Still 11 minutes to half time. Thanks for joining us here on Every Point's a Winner for our broadcast straight off the free-to-air TV. And someone's coming off there, the guy who got elbowed. What's he coming off for an assessment? Trent Liera, after getting the elbow to the jaw? I guess so. All right. He's taking forever to take this kick. Gets it straight between the post, and Queensland now have an 8-point buffer as they go to some adverts. And New South Wales, they need to have a little bit more ball security. It's not dry weather football. And when I saw the rain, I halved my bets and I made sure that I didn't go too hard because you knew this was going to happen. Heavy tackles, they're both big forward packs and smart players. They know how to do that, jolt it out of the rib, put that shoulder into the rib cage. Let's get back to the match after the advertisement. And it's a kick-off here to New South Wales into Queensland. Dearden gives the ball to Lindsay Collins by the looks of it. Can't quite see his number, but number 15. I know. I think it looks very much like him anyway. Oh, it looks like Carrigan's lost the ball, or is that Reuben Cotter? Has he stripped the ball? Oh, not again. Another penalty. Ashley Klein not helping New South Wales at all. Was there 2 in the tackle? He's blown the whistle on Nathan Cleary there. Dearden goes for another touch finder. This is really difficult for New South Wales from the 30-metre mark, and he's going to do a great kick there. He's virtually kicked it about 25 metres there. Dearden plays the ball, Queensland. First tackle, making good ground here. That does look like Lindsay Collins. He's had a good haircut. And Munster runs the ball off, nearly to the 30-metre mark. Good tackle by Payne Haas. Second tackle, Cotter. Oh, Kurt Mann's on. That's Kurt Mann. Oh, good run by Kurt Mann. Nice little switch in play there to Patrick Carrigan. Queensland in a danger zone. He's on the burst, and who is that? It's Kurt Mann, is it? No, it's Munster. Captain Munster on the burst. Now, in the red zone, no one was expecting that. No one was expecting that. They thought they were going to spin it wide. That's a planned move there from Queensland, and New South Wales are in trouble. Cameron Munster has stood up. The rain's horrendous. We'll be playing in mud shortly. Oh, who missed him there? Crichton. God, and Luai missed him as well. That was just really good play from Queensland because everyone was expecting him to throw the ball wide, and you didn't expect Cameron Munster to be running on the burst straight through the middle. Usually you're waiting for your main forwards to do that. So they're just showing the replay again. And it was a good little hit up which got him into the red zone. So many penalties to Queensland. a nice little change in play there to Kurt Mann. And then there you go. Look at that. Out of dummy half. Out of dummy half with a headgear. Straight into his hands, into Munster's hands. And another try to Queensland. If you got Munster, I think he was like 4 or 5 to 1. And another conversion to Valentine Owens. He's getting the supporters into the game. The Queensland supporters are there at Optus Oval, getting them right behind him. So what does that make now? With that penalty goal, that'll be 20. We've only got about 5 minutes left before we go to half-time here, ladies and gentlemen. And as they go to adverts, what can you say about that? New South Wales have had a lot of decisions go against them, and the rain continues. Heavy, heavy rain. Spencer Lemieux looking psyched. New South Wales, I'm getting sick of saying this, kicking off the ball again. Straight to Dearden. Oh, big hit up from Lindsay Collins. Oh, smash there. Absolutely poleaxed there by one of the forwards. Number 15 for New South Wales. Is he on there? Surely Young's not on there at this stage. Oh, can't say. Oh, it's Spencer Lemieux. I got the wrong numbers down here. They got half the printout. Okay, good tackle there from Liam Martin. New South Wales are under the pump. They're still in their 40 on the 5th tackle, Queensland, and they kick it downfield. Goes straight in the hands of Brian To'o for a good hit up. They need to have ball security here, New South Wales. They can't throw it around like it's dry weather football, that's for sure. And they've got their backup here, Queensland, 20-6. Lomax takes it up to the halfway and gets another 2 or 3 metres, driving forward with those big legs. Dylan Edwards takes it up there. They're inside the 30-metre mark here, nearly, not quite. They haven't quite got to the 30-metre mark of Queensland. And we're up to the 3rd tackle. We'll need a few more hit-ups here. Off with a sidestep Luai, but no one was there on his inside to help him. Good jinking run here from tip on from Crichton. Crichton to Lomax, is it? Yep, Lomax. Tackled him twice. That should be 6 more. It's got to be 6 more for a ruck infringement. What a horrible kick from Cleary. It's worked out all right, though. It was surely that was played at by Hammer Tabuai-Fidow there. No, change over. Damn. Didn't go. That kick was awful from Nathan Cleary. Not good. And then the little kick there, well, how can you say he's not playing at that? To me, it looked like Tabuai-Fidow was playing at it. But anyway, yet again, thank you, Ashley Klein. Another decision goes against New South Wales. And Queensland will play the ball here. Well, hang on. It is. It's a play the ball in New South Wales. So it has gone their way. Thank goodness. They're only 5 metres out here in the red zone. Crichton tries to break the defence there of Kurt Mann. Really haven't got much structure. New South Wales, but then Cleary's bursted through and keeps New South Wales in the match. Something happened around the ruck. He did a little bit of a sidestep, jinked back, and there was a massive gap in the defence, and luckily Nathan Cleary saw it. New South Wales have scored close to half-time. He's thrown a massive dummy and they all fell for it. And Pommer's missed him. Oh, fantastic play from Nathan Cleary. Look at the dummy. The dummy of the century. Kurt Capewell's missed it. He's come back. He's bounced off Pommer's hands. Carrigan's missed him and right virtually out under the post. So this will be one try in it going into half time. Unbelievable. I'm sure we've only got a few more minutes left. Let's have a look. 3 minutes left. Oh, no. Here comes Ashley Klein. You've got to be joking. I think Carrigan's saying that he couldn't make the tackle. This is not right. If this is taken off New South Wales, it is not right. There was no interference there. Well, the on-field call is try. So it should be a try, ladies and gentlemen. No try! No try! It's the New South Wales. Another way to get beaten. You've got to be joking, man. Oh, devastating to New South Wales when it's only 3 minutes or 4 minutes to half time. What the hell? They must have listened to Carrigan. He was saying that he got interfered with and he couldn't make the tackle. I'm not buying that. I'd have to see the replay over and over again, yet again. But Ashley Klein gave the try. Anyway, bunker funds. They're at it again, ladies and gentlemen. This is really disturbing for New South Wales because he's finally lost the ball, Carrigan, has he? Play on. What the hell is Klein deciding now? Play on. Queensland have the ball in New South Wales 40-metre zone there. What a big, big tackle there from Liam Martin. Fantastic tackle. Carrigan, it's actually Capewell does a little bit of a jig. He was just about to give it to Carrigan. Harry Grant with a dummy. And Kurt Mann doing circles. Still gets the ball out, Kurt Mann. Good play. Kalen Ponga nearly burst through, but what a tackle. Liam Martin saved the day again. Going out wide. Oh, it's burst. Queensland. Capewell, I think, might have went over. Not Capewell. Kurt Capewell. I thought he was a great inclusion to the Queensland side. And was that Kurt Mann that's gone over? They're all touching Kurt Mann on the head. It looked like Capewell from here. There's so much rain on the camera, ladies and gentlemen. Who was it that went over? I reckon it might have been Kurt Mann that did the run. Let's see. Ponga plays the ball. Yeah, it was Capewell. Somehow, but they're all congratulating Kurt Mann because what he's done there, he still popped the ball out the back. And Capewell's gone bang, one hand, and there was no one left there bar Cleary. Wow, wow, wow. Kurt Capewell. Every time for the Warriors, he's always in my anytime try scorers. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? We've had the try taken off New South Wales, but that's a great inclusion. And I said to Scotty after one of the New South Wales matches, one of the New Zealand matches, the Auckland Warriors, I said, maybe they've got to add Capewell and another old player from the Origin. And look at the difference he's made. But he was just there at the right spot. And Kurt Mann has been an outstanding, he's had 2 years in a row, he's been outstanding for Canterbury. He's had a lot of experience and he's dangerous in the wet because he always pops that ball out. Valentine Holmes, I just can't believe that luck's the fortune at this stage for Queensland. Thank you, Bunker Funds. And it's all Queensland now because that try was taken off them, which would have only made 6 points the difference. And now it is, 26 to 6. Well, speechless here, ladies and gentlemen. Speechless as we head towards half-time. This was always worrying me that I'm a conspiracy theorist and thinking that the perfect result for the sponsors, the perfect result for NRL, the perfect result to get a mass crowd in New South Wales was for Queensland to win this game. All right, we're back to the match, and there's only 1 minute before half time. And Queensland, with Kurt Mann, bring it out of their red zone. Good run there from Carrigan. And that's the third tackle. Harry Grant, don't tell me they've got another penalty. No, Ashley Klein wants them to go back to play the ball from the spot. Back to kindergarten. Thank you, Klein. Kirk Capewell with another big run. Or is that, yeah, that's the replacement reserve there. Collins. He's had a new haircut, so he's not that recognisable. Good run there again from Kurt Mann. Oh, was that Reuben Cotter? Yeah, it was Cotter. The ball's bounced in Queensland's favour here. They've kept the ball alive, knocking it back. They're losing 30 metres here, Queensland. Trying to pull us backwards through the halfway line. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. They're inside their own. They may throw it in and say, please, this could be brilliant. Just take it out of play. That is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in Origin history. The most ridiculous thing in Origin history. Trying to keep the ball on. We got 14 seconds to play here, New South Wales. That has to. I need to watch that every time I'm having a weird day. I need to watch that and laugh non-stop. They nearly scored a try for New South Wales. 14 seconds. He's going to go for a two-pointer here, is he? Snaps at it. Has he got it? It hasn't got the legs, I don't think, and it's a bit wide of the post from Zach Lomax, and that is half-time. Wow, that had my heart in my mouth. Steve Crichton was taken out of the play there. As he chipped the ball through again. That's got to be the dumbest thing. Yes, they're leading 26-6, but that is the freakiest thing I've seen. I want to see a replay of that. I'll watch a replay of that every time I'm having an off day, and I will not. It'll make me laugh every time, but it makes me cry because New South Wales should have nearly scored from it. But I've never seen anything like it. To keep the ball alive on the last play, they just went ballistic and kept on throwing the ball backwards, like a Canterbury side of yesteryear when they used to keep the hot potato alive. But it didn't work, and they nearly set up a try for New South Wales. That could have been disastrous. Anyway, it's been a disastrous half since New South Wales scored. It's half-time. We're going to have a little bit of a break here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to wet the whistle and wet the Dalton. Tabuai-Fidow. Let's have a look here on our phone at some of the stats before I do that. Wow, oh wow. What a fucking poor half. Yeah. Excuse the French. Okay, just having a look here. That was from Peter Connors. Okay, let's have a look here at the NRL side for the stats. Haven't even got it open here. Where's the NRL side? And we'll go through some of the team stats here. Ball handling's all important. And it was happy, Brian To'o going over in the 6th minute. And from that moment on, New South Wales looked listless, and they had so many decisions go against them. A lot of luck's gone Queensland's way, but Queensland with Kurt Mann and Capewell have made their own luck. And Dearden's had an outstanding match so far. Cameron Munster with that try. Capewell with the 36th minute try has put the sword through New South Wales at this stage. How do you come back from this? Because all Queensland really need to do is shut up shop and defend. Shut up shop and defend. Tabuai-Fidow over in the 12th minute. Then he went over again on the 90th minute with a great leap through the air. The Munster try was outstanding because no one expected it. And Kurt Capewell's try set up by Mann. Was there a bit of luck that he kept that ball alive, man? And it sort of, although he did mean to pop it out, it popped out hardcore with the tackle. And Capewell he's a great handler of the ball, Capewell. He can pull, he's got massively long arms and he just pulled the ball in and went over for the try. Leniu really hasn't done much since he came on. Spencer, he did a couple of big hit-ups. That's about it. Kalen Ponga's been interesting so far. He's been involved, but not as much as he probably would like to be. Dearden's been the player of the match so far. And Cameron Munster has been outstanding as well. Very disappointing so far from Queensland's Nathan Cleary. A couple of his kicks have been ordinary. And for the starters, that out on the full kick from Luai, which might have led to one of Queensland's first tries, was not a good result. Zach Lomax giving the penalty with the elbow in the head, that wasn't a good result. Yayo's sort of been just monstered up. Crichton's playing his heart out, trying as hard as he can. And Liam Martin's in there like a bulldog. Haas has been okay, but the defence is really squared up here. Harry Grant's finally deciding to put his foot down. Let's have a quick look at the player stats here. The team stats. Possession rate, 56% to Queensland, 44% to New South Wales. Time in possession, 12 minutes for Queensland and only 10 minutes for New South Wales. Completion rate, here's the big factor here, 72% to Queensland and only 58% to New South Wales. All runs metres, Queensland's running rings around them at this stage, 300 more metres. Post-contact metres, that's a big difference too. The hunger in Queensland, 204 to 163 of New South Wales. Line breaks 3-0 for Queensland. Tackle breaks 22-4. Crikey's, that's bad. Tackle breaks to Queensland 22-4. Average set distance 32 metres. So they're running with a lot more hunger than New South Wales, 32 and only 27 to New South Wales, 32 to Queensland. Kick return metres, that's a big one too. 105 to Queensland and only 50 to New South Wales. Offloads, 5-1 to Queensland, throwing it around a lot more. The receipts have been a lot more. They've handled the ball a lot better in these wet conditions. Dummy passes, 30-8, and New South Wales have fallen for a lot of them. Showing some of the big hits there. That was Leniu on Collins. Bombs, 2 each. Grubbers. I'm just looking at the kick diffusal. 33. New South Wales have been pretty good, pretty safe there. But outjumped by Tabuai there. Top. Effective tackle, 86% for New South Wales, 97%. Wow. The Queensland defence is definitely sharpen up. And with a 20-point lead, that's a massive, massive advantage. A lot of decisions went against them, but my conspiracy theorist comes out and believes that that they want this to be a playoff match for the series in Sydney. But I don't know. When was the last time we had a 2-1 or a 3-1 in the middle of the series? No. Anyway, that's just my conspiracy brain taking over. Yeah, Angus Crichton's been probably one of the better forwards with Liam Martin for New South Wales. Payne has been very good in defence as well. Reece Robson, of course, but just the ball handling. Max King needs to get a little bit more involved. I want to see when they need. Oh, that's right. They brought in. Is that Tokomano they brought in? Yeah, you Tokomano. I want to see him bring in Hudson Young. He's the player. If Queensland are a little bit tired, can make all the difference to New South Wales. But They're chasing 20 points. I'm just going to have a quick little break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back very, very shortly for the kickoff of the second half. Just bear with me. Time for a toilet break. Stay that up for a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just put the headphones on and we'll get set for the second half very, very shortly. Queensland, they've had the run of the play so far. Need to get our energies up. Common New South Wales. The ball handling, a lot of disappointing moments there. And the trouble is, it's the 20 points. The 20 points is making all the. It is, as the clock goes and ticks away, you're going to have New South Wales getting a bit more desperate. In this weather, you can't be desperate. I did tell you when the rain came that would suit Queensland, and Kurt Mann's lethal, and he's just so deceptive. Since he came on, he's caused mayhem. Canterbury, and if I remember back in as we were heading toward just before the playoffs, I think it was Canterbury last year, Bulldogs against North Queensland, and he broke his shoulder. And I thought Canterbury will be in the playoffs, but they're not going to go any further without Kurt Mann. And he's proven it tonight. What a great inclusion to the side. We're just having a little bit of leftover potato, and I had to nuke the coffee up. Obviously, if Queensland score first in the second half, it's going to be too difficult for New South Wales to come back. If Queensland go over again, they can't afford to have any more decisions go against them as well. How that Cleary try was taken off them, obviously, if you're a Queensland fan, you'd be going, well, that was the right decision. But and then it led to a try 2 or 3 minutes later. That's hard to take. Okay, let's see if this has worked in the new. Valentine Holmes, outstanding kicking in this game. He has not missed. Doesn't seem to be any wind. It's just a constant rain. And we're just about to head out for the second half. A few more adverts there on free-to-air TV. That's all the stats you need to know. All the sponsorships are coming up. As I said, Hudson Young, bring him on as early as you can. Don't just give him 20 minutes daily. He's got to come in there and make a mad impact. And he's got to be running at a different angle. Just advertising. Harry Potter is coming. Please spare me. But the kids love all that stuff. Running out on the field now are the New South Wales side. They've got it all to do in the second half. But this has been a dream come true so far for the sponsors, organisers, NRL. It's been a dream come true for them that Queensland are so far in front. Thanks for joining us here on the live call. Kurt Mann, they've got to wrap him up. They're just interviewing Billy as Queensland get ready to go back onto the field. And there's a man there in his outfit. I don't think he'll be getting a run. But I really hope they do bring on, and now Queensland running out with Munster. Everyone's touching the boys as they lead them onto the field there. I really do hope that Hudson Young comes on and has a blitzkrieg game. He needs to. 20-point chase here, ladies and gentlemen, for New South Wales. 20 points. And the rain continues. Look at that. It's getting heavier. Crying out loud. This is not going to be easy. It's very misty. And even the camera guys are changing their aperture. Carlin Ponga's looking fresh, and we're just about to kick off for the second half. Liam Martin still looking psyched. The rain's just horrendous. Oh, it's a mixture of smoke and rain from the fireworks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to get off in the second half here. 20-6 is the chase for New South Wales. Queensland cannot score early. Spencer Leniu looking pumped. And off goes the kick. We're underway. 40 minutes left. Big hit from Lindsay Collins. Big tackle there. Look like Steve Crichton. God, you can barely see them now from the smoke. It is misty. Reece Robson goes in for the tackle. Harry Grant gets the ball out there about 15 metres outside of or 5 metres outside the red zone there. Just about to reach the 40. Inside their own half there. Good tackle there from Spencer Leniu. And also in there was Liam Martin. Crichton. Look at the Guernseys. It's torrential. Oh, come on, just play the ball, son. Big kick here from Dearden. And now running it back is Dylan Edwards, nearly to the 40-metre mark. Dylan Edwards to the 30. Plays the ball for New South Wales. Is it going to be a bit of a grind for the first 2 minutes of the second half? Now taking the ball up. Really, really hard to see. That was Brian To'o for a run, a hit up. They're up to the halfway, just into the the 5 metre mark over the other side of Queensland's half. We're up to the 4th tackle. Another big run there from Payne Haas, is it? Or was it 15? Kick up in the air from Cleary. Big bomb. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It's a knock-on from Queensland, I think. Another penalty, Queensland. How long's this going to go? Thank you, Ashley Klein. My goodness gracious. Ashley Klein, give us a break. Give the boys a break. Another kick from Did as the smoke clears and the rain continues. God, when are we going to get a decision going our way? New South Wales, anyway. I'm not calling this in a biased way, am I? I just like to see a bit of a game here. Okay, Harry Grant passes the ball out. They're on the 40 metre mark there. Harry Grant again, second tackle for Queensland. Good defence there from Spencer. Leniu, and now Queensland throwing the ball around. And he's lost the ball. Crichton comes up with it. Throws it to no one. It goes back about 15 metres there. What's going on, New South Wales? You're playing... Okay, they're not playing... They're going to play their... They played a small advantage. Something happened here. They're calling it back. What's going on here? Not another high tackle. Give me a break. No, they'll just play the ball back for New South Wales, I'd imagine. Oh, it's a scrum. It should be a scrum to New South Wales. Come on, Klein. Get off your frigging high horse. They play the ball now. On the halfway. Big run from Brian To'o. The forwards have got to go harder here. Is that Leniu? Tokomanu's on there. Good run from Tokomanu. Big hit up there from Crichton. Well, they've got to the 30 metre mark there. It's Crichton, Luai. I've got to second guess myself here with the headgear on and the mist and the rain. Kick from Nathan Cleary into the red zone. Coming up with the ball is Coates, is it? And they've caught him. And it's going to be a dropout. The line drop out to Queensland. Good decision making there from Nathan Cleary. There needs to be a lot more of that. Perfect kick. Is that Coates? And caught in his own goal there. A nice chase. And although Cleary missed the tackle, the forwards cleared them up. They're going for a short kick-off here. And that's got to be a penalty to New South Wales, is it not? I don't even think it went to 10. Why is he smiling, Tabuai Fido? Don't tell me they're going to get the ball here. It should be a New South Wales ball. He's knocked it on clearly, and he's in the offside position. Cullen Pine. There you go. Tap to New South Wales. Come on, give it out to Steve Crichton. On the burst. They have the ascendancy here. They're in the red zone. New South Wales, second tackle. We're only 2 metres out from the line. Big tackle from Collins and Carrigan. Give it, boys. Luai out to To'o. And To'o goes crashing into the corner for New South Wales to finally get the try that they needed after half-time. Good fast hands there from Luai. And there was someone else there in the centre. The camera's struggling to find focus here. Yeah, it was Crichton, was it? No, it was Luai with a beautiful pass. There was one other hand involved there. Yeah. Crichton, Luai onto To'o. Wow. Nice try. It was Mitchell. It was Mitchell's pass. That was beautiful, Mitchell. Hasn't he been quiet, Mitchell, Crikeys, can he get into the game? Look how much rain is still coming down. What a shame. This would have been a much more enjoyable game on a dry pitch with the amount of attacking players on there. The handling would have been better. It is what it is. New South Wales are grinding back. Can he get the kick from the sideline? Brilliant hands from Latrell Mitchell. Brilliant hands. It's nearly the first time I remember him taking the line on. But it was the pass to Luai and the real fast hands from Mitchell. We've seen him set up Alex Johnson and South before with that same tapping on. This is a very important kick for Lomax here. We're 6.5 minutes into the second half. We don't want to be chasing 2 extra tries. We need to score again. All the luck's gone against New South Wales. This is a real important kick for Lomax here. Kicking into the rain. Doesn't look like there's any wind. Come on, Zach. Is it going to come around? Shave the upright to the right. And he's missed. Damn. Means they've got to score again, ladies and gentlemen. That's tough. In Sydney, where there's a lot more wind, I'm sure that kick would have been brought around. It looked like he was waiting for the wind to pick it up a little bit. Maybe there's a smidgen of wind, but it just went straight and shaved the upright. Unlucky, Zach. Yet again, our kicking game has let us down. It let us down in the first game, even though we won the game. We should have won it by a lot more, New South Wales. Kick off here. Brian To'o just sucking it in. That's his second try after scoring the first try of the match. 26-10. Still a good advantage. Oh, big hit there on Spencer. Who was that? It was Collins. He's a monster. Gone for a second big hit. Kurt Mann's in there as well. They have it now, New South Wales. About 2 metres out from their own 30. And that's the third tackle. They're nearly to the 40-metre mark. Inside their own half. Good little flicker. He's forgiven to Crichton. Oh, was Luai next to him there. Reece Robson with a nice little dash out of half. Out of the dummy there. Big kick, but not enough pressure. Oh, man, Zach Lomax comes through. And a few of the other boys, Liam Martin. It looks like is Young finally on there? I think Young's finally on there. It's getting hard to see the players now with the amount of rain. That looked like a knock-on from Harry Grant out of the dummy half there. Harry Grant, Queensland have the ball here. So Reuben Cotter takes it up to the 30-metre mark. Reuben Cotter gives it to Dearden, who was smashed by Young there. Come on, Youngie. Give him some. Big kick here from Dearden. Right up high. Going, oh, he's been smashed after getting the ball there. Is it Cleary? It might have been Lomax who got smashed. Anyway, New South Wales have the ball about 15 metres out from their own line, struggling at this stage, New South Wales. They need a couple of line breaks here. To'o doing all the damage in the middle from the hit-ups. He's giving the forwards a rest, but it's only the fourth tackle. They go for the early kick. No. Another back-slamming tackle from Collins. He's playing outstanding, Lindsay Collins. Kick here inside the 40. Is it a 40-20? Oh, it's one on full again. And the big F word came out there from Nathan Cleary, out on the full. That's going to put pressure. He went for the 40-20, did he? Oh, inches in this. Yeah, out on the full. Oh, that's not the result you need. Hit hard by Capewell after he kicked it too. Not illegally, mind you, but Queensland are going to be in the red zone very, very shortly. Kurt Mann takes it up. They're inside of New South Wales 30 here in the danger zone. They're nearly into the red zone here, and it's only the second tackle. Harry Grant calling the shots from dummy half. Plays the ball out to Dearden. Dearden looking for runners. They're nice and deep. And a nice little jink here from Valentine Holmes. Takes it up there to the 10-metre mark. They're 10 metres out, inside the red. Munster with a little jink. Then he gets his pants pulled down. 10 metres out. Dearden gets the ball. Is that Tino F? Tino F's lost the ball. Oh, no. You can't give that. You can't. Play on. Jeez. They're going to give away a penalty here, or someone's going to be sin binned. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Penalty, here we go. Ashley Klein destroying the beautiful match again. What's happened here? Tino's lost the ball. Okay. Play on. Someone tried to kick it. Oh, it was Hudson Young. Oh, he was inches from scoring, Reuben Cotter. But then when he's tried to play the ball, he's played the ball, but Hudson Young's still in the play the ball. So I guess fair enough penalty there. Unbelievable. Crikey's, if Valentine Holmes gets this, oh, he's nearly lost an eye here. What a bad cut over the eye. Reece Robson is sporting. Oof, that's nasty. Very nasty cut there. You're just waiting to be plastered up as there's a hold up in play and I can have a sip of coffee. This is the disastrous game so far for New South Wales. Everything's going against them. And meanwhile, there's only 29 minutes left. So we're not quite at the quarter way of the third quarter of this match. We're not there yet. But the momentum is now with Queensland. Tino F lost the ball, and then Hudson Young failed to pick it up. Play on. Reuben Cotter nearly scores with the advantage play, and Reece Robson's just being taped up now. He's had an outstanding match. Couple of try-saving tackles. Most of the forwards for New South Wales have been outstanding, but we haven't seen Hudson Young come into his own at the moment. Pressure. They're up to is that the first tackle? Christ. It's 26-10. They're in the red zone. Tino F again. They're only a few metres from scoring here. Reece Robson tackling. Tino F plays the ball to Harry Grant inside the Ponga from Munster. Tackled by the forwards there. Good defence, New South Wales, and it needs to be. It's only the third tackle. Luai coming in there with Crichton. Big, deep line here for Queensland. So they've come up forward here. Ponga nearly gets through. He's got some strength in those big legs of his. That's the fifth tackle. He's lost his headgear. They're inside the red zone. What are they going to do here? A little kick through. That's too deep. Whoever kicked that ball, it was Munster. Way too deep. So that'll be a 20-minute restart for New South Wales, thank goodness. And with the first hit up. The rain continues. This is what's going to get them, I think, and the time, the clock is going to be against New South Wales here. Okay, they've moved up now to the 40-metre mark. And is that Steve Crichton? I can't tell from it yet. Steve Crichton hasn't had the ball as much as what he needs. They need to. Hudson Young took a bit of a hit up there. Big hit on Carrigan, though. Got him. Very hard to break their defence through the middle there. They need to come up with some inventive play. I know they don't want to lose the ball again, but they're on the halfway. Is that Payne Haas is back on? Payne Haas with a big run. They're up inside the 20-metre mark now to the red zone. A good kick here. Oh, taken perfectly. There's a Tabuai. It looks like Tabuai Fadone took the ball perfectly there from the sideline. So they're still in the red zone here, and they're working it out. Queensland on the second tackle. Good pressure from New South Wales. They need to keep them down here and force the pressure on the kicker. Good run there out of dummy half. Who's that? Number 16. Nanai's on. Jeremiah Nanai. Capewell. Kick there from Munster. Taken perfectly there by one of the Penrith players. And Edwards takes the ball. They're only about 35 metres out in their own half, New South Wales. Reece Robson goes in there to dummy half. Another run up from To'o, trying to give some of the forwards a rest. But how about Crichton have a run here? Hudson Young, not effective unless he's getting into the gap. The rain continues, torrential rain here. Must be hard, and it's got to be hard. Yayo makes a run up there. Big kick from Cleary from just out of the halfway. Nice catch from Lomax. He's lost the ball and driven into the ground there is Queensland. There's a bit of a mufti going on here. Push. Reminds of the AFL now because you can't punch someone, otherwise you get sent off. Lomax did a beautiful take, then lost the ball clearly. And Munster looks like he's knocked it on, so I guess they played the advantage, but it should be a Queensland ball. Oh, he's going to have a look. What's he looking at now, Ashley Klein? Let's get the microscope out. We're at the stalemate of the match. We're nearly at the three-quarter mark, which is real dangerous for New South Wales. There's not enough points in them playing down the wrong end of the field. They're just looking at Lomax, what happened from there, whether someone was in an offside position. I really don't know what they're looking at there. Munster's querying Klein. Maybe it was a high tackle there, but Munster's got the ball. So what's going to happen here? Are we playing the ball? Let's play on. They're still looking at that. Oh. Anyway, I think it's Queensland ball, and they'll have it on their 35-metre mark. No, it's New South Wales ball. That's why they looked at it. Well, God, we need this. Come on, Hudson Young and Steve Crichton. Let's go, boys. Good run there from Payne Haas. We're inside the red zone now. Yayo takes it up to the 10-metre mark. Danger, hopefully, for Queensland here. Luai going into dummy half now. It looked like Reece Robson. Reece Robson gets it out. You've got to go forward, boys. You're not going to do it that way. Crichton, is it? Caught with the ball. On the 10-metre mark. It's only the fourth tackle. Kick over the top end. Oh, taken in the line, but push back Munster. That should be a dropout. What? Not another penalty. What's going on here? Surely it's a play the ball to New South Wales again. Big tackle, Liam Martin on Munster. So what's going on? He took it from the line of play. Oh, yeah, it's a dropout, as we thought. Get on with it. We're nearly reaching the three-quarter mark, and there'll be 20 minutes after that. So, and that has gone straight into Crichton's hands by the looks of it. Angus Crichton. Come on, boys. You need to get hungry. You need to get hungry fast. New South Wales in the red zone on the second tackle. Luai's just hanging back there. Go, Hudson Young. He needs the ball on the burst, not get running straight at the forwards either. It's got to be off the flanks. On the edge here, Steve Crichton. Steve Crichton pushes. Steve Crichton goes over. Steve Crichton. Yeah, that's the way to do it. They needed something like that, and I was calling that play earlier, that Crichton needs to get the ball. Beautiful try to Steve Crichton. They had numbers out wide here, and he just showed his pure strength. He scored quite a few tries. He's pushed off a few players there, including Kate. Capewell's taken out Luai. Beautiful pass from Edwards, and pure strength there. He's gotten through Coates. Try time for Steve Crichton. And 2 points, boys. I've got my 2 try scorers. There you go, Steve Crichton. That's a great try. And now New South Wales have a chance because we're still not at the 20 metres to go mark, but we need to get this kick, and then we're 10 points behind. God, that was a good try. And pure strength. That's what Crichton is known for. Hitting the ball at speed and pushing players off. Yeah. They couldn't stop him at all. Xavier Coates found wanting. Zach, please, can you get this one? Yes! I think he's got this. Oh, it's hit the post, damn it! And bounced away. Oh, no. New South Wales needed that goal. How many times have we got to score tries? If we've got to convert these. The conditions are horrendous, but he's had no luck kicking. Oh, man. He couldn't have hit it straighter if he wanted to. It was always going to hit the wrong side of the post. It was the inside of the post, but not enough. Had it been enough, it might have ricocheted over. Unlucky, but a great answer there from Steve Crichton, one of my favourite players of all time and probably the best centre in the game. Luai takes the kick-off here. We're nearly at the 20-metre mark. Payne Haas making a burst there. Just caught by Xavier Coates. Or it might have been it was Tabuai-Fidow who caught him. It's hard to watch these players now. They're all getting quite muddy. Big run from Hudson Young, nearly to the 40-metre mark here on the third tackle. Needs some more from Hudson Young. Oh, someone's come up with a big shot there. Oh, Valentine Holmes. He tried to take Liam Martin's head off, was it? I don't know who he tried to hit. Couldn't see the play. The camera's following somewhere else. But it was a big tackle on Val Holmes. By Val Holmes. Bomb with no pressure. Not good. Now Xavier Coates takes it to the 20-metre mark. Queensland. Only the second tackle now. Run from Val Holmes. They're 23 metres out from their own line. Ponga. They're a little bit bunched. Still getting back on side, some of the Queensland players. Run from Tabuai-Fidow there. Munster goes for a jinking run. The coffee came well to keep the tonsils wet here. Nice tackle there from Yayo. Okay, Munster, what's he going to do? Kicks it near the halfway there. It's a bit of a shorter bomb. And coming up with a beautiful catch by the looks of it is Edwards. Outstanding. Out of dummy half, Luai. Need to score again and score soon. Those 4 points that are missing from the conversions has made it very difficult for New South Wales to win this match now. Okay, we're nearly at a halfway mark here. Yep, we've only got 19 minutes. We're at the halfway mark of the second half. And now the clock is against New South Wales. But here we go with some play again from Crichton. Steve Crichton pushing down the sideline, gets to the 20-metre mark. That's the 5th tackle, though. He should get 6 more from that tackle. The guy's all over him. Pressure. Big bomb, but there's no one putting any pressure on Kalyn Ponga. And Kalyn Ponga does a little jink and brings it out of the red zone for Queensland. Good chase by Dylan Edwards. Nice hit up there, but a great defence there from Hudson Young, Haas, and also Reece Robson. Well, actually, 14's on there now. Connor Watson is on. Connor Watson's finally on. All the players seem to have the same hair colour, wet and drenching. Drenched and wet. Yayo. Harry Grant. Good run here. Who's this? Kalyn Ponga. Fresh as a daisy. Made about 10 to 15 metres there. Fifth tackle. Springs it wide. They got numbers. Nice kick through. Let's see if Dylan Edwards can come up with it. He needs to. And now he's caught in his own trial line. Is he just... Oh, he's done marvellous to keep inside the field of play. Look at Queensland swarm in like wasp or bees. And it's 2 metres out from the line here. New South Wales trying to survive. 17 minutes left. The pressure's on. The defence is strong from Queensland. Tino F in there with Kurt Mann and also Reece Robson. Oh, fantastic hit up there from Angus. No, it was Young. Someone knocked himself out trying to tackle him. It might have been Ponga or Harry Grant. He's knocked it on. Surely he's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. Absolutely. That was he tried to trap it with his foot, and then it definitely jiggled out of his hands. Tabuai-Fidow. That's one decision that's finally got our way for New South Wales. Total. Yep, it happens. Came off there. If you can score tries like after last weekend with that part, like East did with Su'a Wong, that's a knock on. So good work by Luai there. Here's where we've got to score and convert. Zach, I know you've been unlucky. You've missed by inches to get both your conversions. Luai out of the scrum. Big run from Crichton. They're nearly to the red zone. Not quite. We're only about 5 minutes from the red zone. Running out of dummy half here. Oh, a nice little jinking run there. Who's that? Can't see the number. It was Reece Robson, was it? No, it was Connor Watson. Nice little run, Connor. And now Young plays the ball. We're into the red zone now, ladies and gentlemen. 10 metres out. Let's go. New South Wales on the burst. Now Haas is trying to push his way over here. Only 3 metres out from the line. Plays the ball. Spinning it wide. Luai gets the ball. To'o goes over. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. New South Wales coming back. What a beautiful pass there. With New South Wales line, they had the numbers and standing nice and deep. Queensland are a little bit out on their feet. The rain's finally stopped. Let's see how this goes. Goes through about 3 or 4 hands. Luai onto Mitchell again. I think it was Latrell Mitchell again with that beautiful pass. Let's have a look. It's identical to the last try. Luai, Mitchell, To'o, and he's ducked down. God, he's a smart player. He's had Ponga on the wrong foot. He's totally misguided Ponga. He's gone underneath the other boys there, which is Dearden, and there was one other forward in there as well. Could have been Lindsay Collins. Someone else missed him. We didn't quite get. They kept on changing the vision here, but how smart. He's got Ponga on the wrong foot. Just a crazy sidestep. Ponga sliding out, can't control his feet, and he's decided there's 2 more players I've got to beat. And it all came from the Tabuai-Fidow knock-on from Luai. So game on, guys. Please, Zach, please. Another hard kick. Can you get 1 out of 3? Please. We need this kick. It is 26-18. There'll only be 6 points in it if he gets it. There's no pressure on. There's no rain now. He's missed it, I think. Oh, dear, Zach Lomax has not got his kicking boots on. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This is making it awfully hard. There's only 14 minutes left. How many times does To'o have to score? Is that 3? That's 3 tries to To'o now. Fair dinkum. 26-18. Is that going to be the clincher that wins it for Queensland? And Daly's just foul of the kicking. A guy that's usually got a faultless record, Zach Lomax, is off tonight. Hit the post once, and that one missed by 2 feet. Yes, they were hard kicks, but Valentine Holmes has been converting all his tries for Queensland. Now, the kickoff, and it looks like the big fella's on there, Utokamano. And Hudson Young still can't get the ball where he needs it. They're really marking him, unfortunately. Oh, nice little pass there to Connor Watson. Be careful you don't lose the ball inside your own 30 here, guys. You can be inventive, but oh no, they've just lost the ball. Exactly what I was fearing. Toya comes on the first tackle to the 30 metres inside New South Wales 30-metre zone here. Harry Grant gives it to Dearden. Is that Cottis that's still on there? He's still at the 30-metre mark. Good defence from New South Wales. You need it. Little jinking dummy run there from Munster. Get on and play the ball, Munster. Stop coming on with your theatrics. Oh, good tackle. Dearden went for the dummy, but they didn't fall for it. Good defence from Young there and Crichton. Man, always dangerous in the red zone here. 4th tackle. They've still got 2 to do something with it here. Harry Grant. Come on, boys, tackle. We're 3 or 4 metres out from the line here. Last tackle. What are they going to do? Someone's going to be caught with the ball here and changeover. Thank goodness. That wasn't the desired result there from Queensland. There's still 12 minutes. There's still time left. Playing the ball there is Crichton. 13 metres out from their own line. Zach Lomax must be feeling shattered inside at this stage from missing 3 goals in a row. Although they were difficult, they weren't impossible. Edwards with a run. To'o being probably the man of the match for New South Wales, not the man of the match in general, but God, he's done some amazing hit-ups and amazing attackers as well, and been one of the most outstanding runners, making a lot of ground there. Yayo comes up to the halfway mark. It's the 4th. Need a good kick here. And Cleary puts the bomb up. I'd like to see Mitchell get a little bit more involved and take the line on himself as well, just like Crichton did. Good tackle, but they're out of the red zone, just out of the red zone there, Queensland. They have the ball back, and now they're nearly to the 30-metre mark in their own half. Good tackle by Crichton. Oh, he's lost the ball. Here's a chance. Yayo. Keep the ball alive, folks, but Crichton, don't do anything silly, guys. Take it up. Edwards up the middle. Here's your chance. There's still 11 minutes left. There's a lot of time on the board to take this series out, in fact. Keep it alive, but you can't do it flat, guys. Come on. We need Hudson Young on the burst into a gap. Someone's got to take the line on here. Or even Mitchell on the burst. Big run from Haas. Haas needs a big push here. Push one player off. Pushes 2, but he can't get his hands free. He's 23 metres out from the line here. It's only the 4th tackle. 6 again. Right, here is game on, folks. We're nearly in the red zone. We are. Good run from Huddo Young. Like to see another run from him. Cuts short pass there to Payne Haas on the burst. 2 metres out from the line. 12 metres out from the line. Oh, what was that? Grab it back and there's 6 more. Careful. Edwards, I could see what you were doing. Let him play the ball. They've got the blind here. Come on, guys. Even if you have to score in the corner. 10 metres out here. Second tackle. Jinking run there from the captain. Well, yeah, captain of Penrith. Oh, big tackle there from Munster. Oh, he's gone for the intercept. And I don't tell me they've lost the ball. No, that is not good. That is not good play from New South Wales. He's thrown the ball and the rain started again. And Queensland have the advantage with that 1 try and 2-point buffer. God, that was awful. Who the hell threw that pass? Who the hell threw that pass? We'd have to look at that again. It was an awful pass. Good tackle here. And he stripped the ball. They're in the red zone. That could be a game changer from Lemieux. Oh, here's where I wanted. Oh, it was Mitchell, was it? It was Mitchell. Come on, do it again, son. On the burst. Queensland pushing. Hutto Young tries to go over. Hudson Young nearly goes over, but Collins cleans up. 15 metres out here. Wearing the heart on the sleeve. There's only 8 minutes left. There's still time. New South Wales in the middle. Too short. No one's on the burst. No one's doing anything with the ball. They're on the third tackle. They're still in the red zone. Watson. Edwards. Kick through here for Hutto. And Hutto's got it. Hudson Young. Hudson Young, that's what I wanted him. I wanted him on the burst, or I also wanted him to chase through a kick like that. Hudson Young. I picked it, that he may be the game changer. What a fantastic play. And Mitchell for stealing the ball. I don't know what you think, but he's done some outstanding things in the game here. Hudson Young, fantastic. Oh, this is a dream. And the kick's going to be a bit, full downward pressure. The kick's going to be a bit better. That's a nice collect. I had 3 try scorers. I had Hudson Young, Steve Crichton, and who was my other guy? For Queensland, Tabuai-Fidow. What a great try. I think I picked him up nearly at 4-1 too. Hudson Young, because he was a replacement. Well, anytime try scorers, Epor strikes again. New South Wales. The players are praying that he gets this one, Zaki. He nearly snapped it, but he's got it. Oh, 2 points in it, is it? 26-24. Grandstand finish, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes left. The next 3 minutes will determine this game. What happens? Spencer Leniu coming back on. What a great kick from Luai. You saw Hutto Young. I reckon they've practiced that a few times at training. And Mitchell for stealing the ball at a vital stage, stole it inside the red zone. What a game changer. And we needed that because we've had all the decisions in that first half go against us. This is more of a fair score for mine. But the next 3 minutes of this 6 minutes is vital for both sides. Mitchell tackled there. Plays the ball in the 10-metre zone. They're still in the red. Hudson Young, surely that's a penalty. Get off him. Basically sat on his head. Oh, he's nearly lost the ball there. Oh, that was close, Liam Martin. He's gassed. He is gassed. They're still stuck in their 33-metre mark here. Going to need a good hit-up, good run from Connor Watson. Connor Watson taken there. Big kick here from Cleary. Cleary kicks it right down. They need a chase. Looks like Ponga has given it to Xavier Coates. Xavier Coates taking in a nice tackle there. And it looks like Munster's asking for runners. Who wants it? And we're down to the last 5 minutes and 46. He's knocked it on, has he? No. Someone's spewing at the referee there. I don't know who it was. And it's the second tackle here. Taking it up. It looks like a fresh legs there. Who's that? Who's on there? Is that? I can't see the number. And the camera's too far away. It looks like Collins taking it up over halfway. Then the last tackle here. Big kick from Munster. Oh, they've let the ball bounce. It's not a good result. But someone's picked it up here and been smashed by Coates, and it was the brave warrior Edwards. Zach Lomax takes a hit up. We're down to the last 4.5 minutes with only 2 points in it. Do New South Wales go for a two-pointer here? They're certainly too far away. They're in their 20-metre zone. Something needs to happen here. They need to get a penalty or get a 40-20, which is dangerous in this weather. Luai off a pass and then to Lomax. Oh, that's gone to no one. Be careful, guys. Edwards has got to clean up at the back. Oh, I can see their idea. I think they're going to get a penalty here, are they? What's going on? Something happened with Xavier Coates. What happened? Lomax? Was it a head eye? I don't know. No, he's thrown it at the back of Steve Crichton's going, what's going on there? Was a no-look pass there from Lomax. And it's gone over the back of Steve Crichton. But if Crichton was away on his own there, that would have been shut the gates. They get to play the ball. Here's where it's vital important. In the last, we've got 4 minutes. Take hit-ups. Big run from Spencer. Spencer Lemieux taken up. But Catewell's got him good. They need to get set for possibly a two-pointer field goal. I know it's dangerous, or try and score the try, of course. Big hit from Payne Haas. Hit up. Edwards. Edwards on the line there. Gives it to Mitchell. Good tackle there. Luai. 30 metres. Oh, he hasn't been a good pass to his old teammate. Eden Cleary. Now the kick. Vital important, this kick. Hang on, is there a knock-on? If there's a knock-on, he's going to challenge it. If it's a knock-on and New South Wales get the ball, this is a vital look at what happened just then. There could be a knock-on both ways, but who touched the ball first? We're down to the vital stage of the match. 3 minutes left. Was Ponga up? Lost the ball clearly there. Come off Lomax after that. Definitely come off Ponga. That's got to be a feed. I don't know. Is that? I think it's a knock-on, and I'm trying not to be biased. Lomax hasn't touched it and did not go for it at any stage there. So is that not a pure knock-on to Queensland? Yeah, that ball ends up bouncing back forwards the other way. Yeah, that decision is going to go against them, I reckon. It could be New South Wales play the ball here or a scrum. Let's see what the decision is. They're still looking at it because this is a vital stage of the match. 26-24 to Queensland with 3 minutes left. Scrum to New South Wales, I think. Yes. New South Wales Edwards, oh, they've gone for the same plays, missed the line by 2 metres. They're deep. Luai. This is very important. Is that Huddo Young? That's Yayo taking it up into the red zone, 10-metre mark. Second play. Cut out there to Luai. Luai back to Huddo. Someone's caught in the middle there. I can't quite see who the number is. Yayo, 10 metres out, 8 metres out. Third tackle. Connor Watson. They're a bit flat there, New South Wales. Of course, they need to score to win the match. Spencer Leniu on the 5th. Needs to be a play here. Luai, cut out. They've lost the ball. 6 more, surely. 6 more, ref. Thank you. 1 minute and 50 left. They're in the red zone. 13 metres out from the line, New South Wales. This was the vital stage I was telling you about. Lomax. I was going to call him Zomax for a second. Big run from Spencer. Spencer's inside 8 metres from the line. Cut it up to Haas. And he's lost the ball, I think. Oh, no. No. Was a short pass to Haas. I thought they were going to cut him out and just use him as a decoy. And it looks like they're going to look for the decision again. Oh, it's going to be a bad decision if it goes against them. It'll be game over with Queensland winning. He has reefed it there. He's reefed it. Munster. But the first initial tackle is where he's lost it. What are they claiming here? It's going to be a scrum. If it's a feed to Queensland, it's game over. But well, that's what it is. They'll just play sleepy fella here. Just 1 out hit ups. 1 minute 10 left. I don't think New South Wales will. They might have 1 shot left. Now they'll probably go for touch and try and slow the game down even more. Yeah, it's like they've got the grand final 1 here. Game 3, game on in New South Wales, as I thought it might have been. All our conspiracy theorists. Connor Watson with the tackle. Capewell, 30 seconds. Yeah. Last tackle. They'll just kick it out here. Munster with a big kick, and he's going to find touches in. 1 shot here. 10 seconds left. He's lost the ball. Straight into Valentine Holmes from Edwards. Game, set, bingo. New South Wales, I've got to defend 1 more tackle. Munster just got to go to the ground here and game over. 26-24. Unbelievable. SPM got 1 try scorer, I think. I got 3, but of course I could only play the 2. So that will be 3 points to Scotty, 2 to me. And I don't know whether PC got a point because we both tipped New South Wales. Anyway, that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. It was exciting at least. At least we got a bit of a game out of it at the end. There was some decisions that didn't go our way. A few decisions that went our way, thank goodness, in that second half. It came down to the missed kicks, the missed goals. So just have a quick look at the stats here before we finally wrap our presentation up of State of Origin 2 Trial by Fire. And going to the NRL website, we'll just find the stats here. Of course, we've got to find the damn State of Origin game. Import State of Origin. And now it's deciding to be slow. Something went wrong. Try again. Damn you, website. Okay. Try and open the NRL website again. Just have a quick look at the stats. It's really struggling here. It won't open that page by the looks of it. Well, we can't get our stats online here. Team stats. And that's struggling to open. I don't know whether you can see that. No, it's just... Oh, here we go. All right. Player stats not available yet. Give us a break. Unbelievable. Just when I need you to be there for me, NRL website, you've crashed. Try again. All right, it's gone to game 3. We want game 2. Fair income. And it's still going to game 3. Nasty, nasty, nasty. All right, it's not frigging working. They're just interviewing Munster, 26-24. I know it was 3 tries to To'o, 1 to Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, 1 to Cameron Munster. An NRL website that's really hacking me up here. It won't even load up. Damn thing. Everyone's accessing it and it's crashed. Who was your player of the match? Was it Cameron Munster who led from the front? Or was it one of the other players, including Tom Dearden, who led them a merry dance from Harry Grant, played a lot better? Or was it Kurt Mann, who was in a couple of vital plays when Queensland scored? Kalen Ponga played a much better match. Robert Toa was very quiet. Freaking NRL website still crashed. For some reason, it will not open. It's even logged me out of there. Look at this. Yeah, now the Queensland signs come up. Still can't get to the summary. Freaking hell. Excuse the French. Here it is, finally. 26-24. Can we look at the team stats? Still not loading. No, it will not give us the team stats. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Anyway, I'll give my points of the match. No, it's still not going to do it. The team stats. Piece of rubbish. I'm going to give my 3 points to Tom Dearden, who made the difference for Queensland. I'm giving 2 points to Brian To'o, 2 points to him. Outstanding. And I'm tossing up between giving 1 point to Steve Crichton, but I'm going to have to give that 1 point to Cameron Munster, who, with that surprise move in the middle of the park, scored that vital try possibly before half-time, because I can't see anything from my phone. The NRL website.com has crashed. and all it's giving up is the final score. I can't get any stats or anything like that. So thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. A little bit disappointing, I guess, if you're a New South Wales fan, but as NRL rub their hands together, knowing that coming to Sydney for Game 3 is going to be the decider. As I suspected in my conspiracy brain that was going to happen, but what a way to happen. Thanks for joining me here. Like, subscribe. You get really good tips. The 3 tips were Young as a replacement reserve, but I only put a smaller bet on him. Tabuai Fadow was my 2, and Steve Crichton, really good odds. Shame I didn't couple them up. I didn't have time trying to do the call. I didn't couple them up into a 3-leg parlay, but I still got the 3 outlays, 3 collects. Join us possibly on Friday morning after gym and swim for the program. I think there's about 3 or 4 teams having a bye, possibly 3 byes. There may only be 7 games this weekend, so we're going to go over that on the weekend. Lindsay Collins probably deserves the 1 point with Munster. His defence was phenomenal when he came on, and he caused a lot of havoc there for our forwards. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining me. It's Axel Phillips here. Don't forget Game 3, now that there's a decider, so it's going to be interesting to see Scotty Pearce-McLeod. Hopefully you can make it, Scotty, and call the game, hopefully unbiasedly. I was just getting behind New South Wales because it was a pretty stale match when we were chasing 20 points at halftime, 26-6. So congratulations, everyone who joined me today. Like, subscribe, share, click the bell once you subscribe. It won't cost you anything, and you'll get some outstanding tips. We had 3 bets for 3 collects tonight, and Scotty picked up the 3 points for his 1 try scorer and tipping Queensland to win. Until next time, see you on Friday.